we shall start discussing further things. In yesterday's class, we were discussing about what is discrete mathematics and what is not. Can someone say why we need discrete mathematics? Someone speak. Someone speak. Why we need discrete mathematics? Why we need to study that? Or what is in it actually? Can I say calculus is part of discrete mathematics?
Continuous mathematics.
Which one? Continuous mathematics means complete that sentence.
Calculus comes under complete mathematics.
There we need continuity, continuous functions. But on the contrary, here we have discrete things which are separated, say natural numbers, or a set of students, or a bag full of some cricket balls, or the numbers stored in a computer. All these things. Okay. Today we shall be start defining things which we need for the remaining of our syllabus. Do you see the blank screen?
Yes, sir.
Very good. So today we shall define set and we shall look at a few examples. So the examples, I hope you are familiar with already. You are familiar with this topic already. So examples you will be giving me. First of all, I want to talk about set. Can someone define what is a set and what is not a set? Can somebody say what is a set? Define set.
Well-defined objects, if it is there, it is a set.
Very good. Any other comments? Any other suggestions? Since you have seen this already, I am asking you. So set is defined as collection of well-defined objects. Can somebody give some examples?
Set of even numbers.
Okay, we shall be writing various examples. So let me write down just examples. Hereafter, I shall use capital letter to denote a set. Set of even numbers. Is that what you said? Give me another set. You are defining, maybe we can write full colon equal sign to define a definition. There is also that's okay. Give me some other example.
Set which consists of two multiples or three multiples.
3 multiples. So 2 multiples, if you say, what will be that set?
Even numbers.
Again, even numbers will come.
Okay, then there is more than one way to write a set. So what you observe is that A is, what did you say? Set of even multiples, you said. Set of numbers.
Set of two multiples. It is.
Oh, you write set of 2 multiples. Set of numbers.
Sir, I think that is not multiples, it may be factors. Multiples means it will be more than 2. It is uncountable, right?
Uncountable, you are saying.
Hmm.
You are right.
Actually, I think it means prime numbers. Maybe two factors having one and itself.
Okay. So we shall look at one by one. whatever they said, I think it's fine. Set of numbers which are multiples of 2. That's what they said as 2 multiples. Whatever I have written here, which are multiples of 2, that is again just an even number. Or in other words, you want to say set of numbers which has a 2 as a factor. Not only factor, it is one factor among many other factors I am suggesting. Is it okay? All of these are giving the same set. First, let us complete this. Set of numbers which has 2 as a factor. Divisor. Factor means divisor. Is that okay? 2 is dividing the number. Those numbers you are collecting. Or in other words, you will say, instead of set, you will be saying, we are defining set. It is collection of even numbers. That also you can use. Now, one of you, I don't know the name, since I am also looking at only the screen. I am writing on the screen. He said uncountable. That's what you said, no? Countable or uncountable?
Yes, sir. I think it is multiples of any number.
Yeah, that's okay. Even if you say countable or uncountable, that also is fine. Suppose if I say this is set of even natural numbers, then only I can count. Collection of even natural numbers, then or even integers, I can count them. Suppose if I say even real numbers, for example, I'll tell you, I cannot count. Suppose if 1.12, what do you say about this? Is it even number or not? This one. Someone speak. Is it even number or not?
Yes, sir.
Similarly, you can write many even numbers. So usually when someone said the set of even numbers, I guess that student was thinking about natural numbers or integers. So we can say what is the first natural number, second natural number, third natural number. But in real numbers, we cannot say that. I'll tell you the reason. Consider this real number. Are you people are familiar with number system? Let us discuss all this in the next slide. Let it be there. First of all, I'll give you some standard examples. We are using this notation for set of natural numbers. Is that what you have done so far in school or in previous year? What about this?
Integer, set of integer.
Integers. And then this Q, okay. So my handwriting may be a little worst. That's okay. Q, set of rational numbers. Can someone define what is a rational number? It should be in the form
P
P
by
by
Q.
Q.
Where
by
Q is
Q.
not equal to 0.
Q is not equal to 0. What about P and Q? They are integers. Is it okay? And there is further a larger set of real numbers. This is what we use mostly. And this is set of complex numbers. These are just based on number system, okay? Or if you want to use a particular set, you can use many different writing styles. can write like this, or you can write like this. Not only this, you can write in terms of notations also. Or you can write A is, let us take this as integers. Okay. When someone said it is even numbers, I thought of integers. Anyhow, usually people used to say set of even integers. To avoid confusion, let us write set of even integers. That's what he says. So I shall collect the integers set which are this is not only for integers, you can talk about for real numbers, rational numbers. If all these three are mentioned, they are referring the same set. Okay, is there any other way to write that particular set A? I'm keep on writing the same set. Is there any other way to write or describe that set? Any suggestions? I'm writing like this. Yes, tell me.
2n for all n belongs to natural numbers.
To n for all n belongs to natural numbers. We shall use this curly brace for denoting a set. To n. How do you write for all? For all n belong. Yes.
V and in middle we draw a line.
Like this. Okay, then we shall use that. For all n belongs to natural numbers. Is that what you said?
Yes, sir.
Everyone agree with this?
No, sir.
Oh, you are not agreeing.
So what about -2, -4?
Okay, -2, -4, we are not able to find out that. So what do you suggest? Modification.
N belong to Z, sir.
N belongs
Set
to
of
Z.
integers.
Okay.
So I mean, depending on situation, we can change n belongs to. If we want for real, we can also write n belongs to real numbers also.
Okay.
Yes, sir,
Yeah.
it is a way, and another way also is there. X such that x equal to something like that we can write.
What do you suggest? X such that. So
Curly
this I will
brace.
a curly brace. X belongs to what do you say? Integers.
X such that x equal to something, and x belongs to Z or L or real number something.
Mm,
No, sir.
yeah.
Can I repeat?
Yeah, please repeat.
Actually, x such that x
That's what I
equal
have
to
written. Okay.
x equal to something. What we want to write.
X
That
equal to
it
even
is
number.
2n.
Oh, 2n you are suggesting.
And now x equal to real numbers or else integers, say whatever it may be. Thank you.
Yeah, that's okay. X equal to 2n you want to say. Very good. I want to write little more carefully. Once you write 2n, I will ask about n. Then he has to give this condition also. So here n belongs to, yeah, we shall write this. This also is correct. If I write like this, then it's fine. Even integers you are collecting. Instead of this, I will be writing this thing we will write. 2 divides x. Is it okay? Then x is even number.
Sir, When x is divided by 2, the remainder will be 0. Like that also we can write now. So like x percentage 2 equals to 0. Then
that also you can write. But in mathematics, we do not prefer that. We divides means dividing with remainder 0. In mathematics, if I say a divides b, just we will write definition. A divides b if there exists another number, let me say a, b, c are integers. Whenever I say a divides b, this means there exists another integer such that a divides b, b equal to ac. I shall explain this maybe in the next slide. You are right, you can say that. Please tell me that since you are computer science students, we shall include that also. X belongs to this such that, what did you say? X percentage 2 or 2 percentage x?
x percentage 2 equals to 0.
This is the same meaning what you have I have written already. 2 divides x. That means if x is divided by 2, the remainder is 0. Then x is even number. X is integer already. Now it is even number. This also is fine. That's what we have written again and again. These are the standard notations. Or we will do one thing. Let me write down like this. Here, n belongs to integer, no? I'll be writing maybe. Let us use what he said, then we shall change it. Sorry for that. People modified that at Z. Okay. This is what he said. Let me write down. If n is 0, I am getting 0. If n is 1, I am getting 1. If n is minus 1, because n belongs to integers, then I will be having, be careful. If n equal to 1, what is the value of 2n?
2.
2 minus 2, then if n equal to 2, what is 2n?
4.
4 minus 4. Then if n is 3, we will be getting 6. If n is minus 3, minus 6. In any way you can write. Or you can write the same thing. The same thing you can write in this way also. Doesn't matter. It's like many numbers are there. Minus 6, minus 4, minus 2, 0, 2, 4, 6, and many numbers are there. You can do in this way also. So we shall be using the last two methods. What are the two methods? Here, you are listing all the elements. Here, in the last two things, you are giving a property. What is that property? Giving remainder 0 is a property. But look at two possibilities we have written. This is how we describe a set. Two ways are there. You can write all the elements one by one, or you can simply give a property. Which one is appropriate? Which one you like? This is called roster method. And this is called set builder form. What do you like? Someone speak. Which you like among these two? That is your
Set
personal
build.
opinion. That is
Set
your
build.
personal opinion. Somebody may like this or somebody may like that. Then we shall give a few more examples. Yeah, try a few more examples. Another example, give me that. In any form that I will be writing. I shall give you one thing. Set of all students in our class. Yes. Another one. Give me that. Set of mobile phones in Amazon website. And I'll give you another example. What do I call? Set of colors in hey, what do you say? Some colorful semicircle will be followed on the sky, no? Rainbow, set of colors in a rainbow. Okay. It is semicircle for our eyes only. If you travel in a flight, people say that it is a full circle. We don't know. I have not experienced it. Anybody have seen traveling in a flight and looking at a rainbow? What are those colors? Can someone say?
Vibgyor, sir. Violet, indigo.
So let me write down like this. Is that whether the spellings are correct? Check the colors.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Give me some other example. Try something, whatever it is.
Set of applications in phone.
Set of applications in phone. Okay. So set of apps. Let me write that word. Okay. Okay. Apps in whose phone? That should be defined properly. No. Set of apps in. Okay. I hope you understand. Then A, B, C, D, E, F. Any other example?
Set of songs and music player.
Set of songs. Say in music player, you may have okay more number of set of songs in some movie name. Tell me set of songs in music player also is okay. Set of songs in some movie. Give me some recent movie name.
New songs.
Which one? New songs. New songs. Very good. Set of songs in new movies. If I give a song, you should be able to decide whether it is in this capital F or not. Say I'm giving some magenta color. Magenta. Is there any color in that way? Rose color, something like that. You can decide whether that is in the set D or not. That's our idea. I say well defined. That means if I give one particular thing, you will readily know whether it is in the set or it is not. For example, I am giving you set of natural numbers. Set of natural numbers I give you. And I also give you 0, the number. I want you to tell me whether 0 belongs to natural numbers or not. What do you say? What do you say about it?
No, sir.
So I gave you set of natural numbers. Then what do you say? 0 is not in natural numbers. Look at the symbol. Not belongs to. What about 7? 7 belongs to natural numbers. It is a natural number. You see that? I give you, what is our set here? I give you set of apps in mobile phone. E. In a particular mobile phone, I should write. Let us take one person from our class. We should be little more concrete, no? Class representative. 1 or 2 people may be there, I hope. Or I should concretely say whose mobile phone it is. Let me take some name from here. First name, Adarsh. Okay. Now I give you. E is given. Then I am giving one element. E talks about set of apps in his mobile phone. I give you WhatsApp. Whether it is belonging to that set of apps, that's the question. What do you feel? Everyone knows the answer, I think. WhatsApp belongs to that set of apps in that particular mobile phone, which is with others. Suppose if you give the mobile phone, you can check it. That's all I want to say. Set of songs in new movies is having some difficulty. I'm unable to decide if I give you a song, I'm unable to decide whether it is belonging to F or not. The reason, can someone find out the reason why there is difficulty?
New doesn't have a specific boundary.
Somebody
Time
feel
span.
new is a very 1 month or 2 months. So there is no time boundary. Even if you give me a song, I will not be able to decide. So let us keep this. Not a set. We shall give one more. So here we want to say the symbol belongs to or not belongs to. Let me write down one set, A1, set of songs in new movies. Or simply I say collection. Instead of saying collection of, we shall say in that way hereafter. I shall modify these things also. We are defining set. So it is collection of all students in our class. Collection of mobile phones in Amazon. So collection of songs in new movies. And A2. Collection of songs in movies 2021 movies. Or A3 is collection of songs in 2020 year movies. It need not be 2020. It can be anything, something like 1965, something like this. This is not a set. Reason is that the term new makes a problem. It is not well defined. New or old is qualitative property. But once you come here, this is a set. Example, this is a set. Concretely, if I give a song, you can decide whether it belongs to A2, whether it belongs to A3, whether it belongs to A1. Why I am writing A1, A2, A3? I can use capital letters A, B, C, D, E, but only 26 letters are there. So I want to make sure that more number of sets I can write. I need one more example, which is not a set. Can somebody try that? A4, collection of something. It should not be a set. Can somebody say that? You need to use a qualitative property, new or old or something like that. New we have used already, old also we have mentioned already. Can you try for that? Someone try that. You have given so many examples for a set. Now I ask, give an example. It should not be a set. There should be some confusion in decision making.
A collection of new mobiles.
New term we have used, no.
Okay.
You can try for some other, instead of that, new is the keyword here. Maybe I'll show that also. New is the keyword. We cannot decide what is new or what is old. There is no time frame or concrete thingness. It is based on our perspective. You see, if you are having a mobile phone which is 3 years old, still we may consider that like a new one, personally. Yeah.
Sir, collection of buses traveling long distances.
Very good. That long is not having any concrete idea. So I cannot, so you are right. Suppose if I take a Pondicherry government bus, which runs from Pondicherry to Karaikal, that is a long distance, that's okay. There are few government buses running from Pondicherry to Kerala border, Kerala. So in that case, I am unable to decide which is long. Very good. Please repeat that. I'll write collection of buses which is being operated for long distance. Okay. This long makes the problem. Can somebody modify this as a set? The same example, buses traveling. Traveling, you said no. Collection of buses which travel for long distance. Yeah. Can somebody convert this into a set?
Collection of buses traveling less than 100 kilometers.
Collection of buses which travel less than 100 kilometers, no? So let me say at most 100 kilometers. The same term, at most 100 kilometers. Fine. Then if I give a particular thing, you can decide. Instead of 100, you can use any number. But once you use like this, then if I give an element is one bus. Okay. So actually, are you people are following? This is not a set. This is a set. Can someone try one more example for not a set? Some qualitative property.
It's a collection of apps that takes more storage.
Collection of?
Apps that take more storage.
Yeah, very good. Let me include that also again, not a set you are giving. What did you say? Let me give some name, A6, okay? Collection of, or simply you can say set of all. Collection of all apps that take more storage space. Very good. You see, collection of all apps. Instead of that, you can use set, as we know already. Hereafter we shall use, we have defined a set, so we can use set of all apps. That's okay. Here I should not write. Collection is fine because this is not a set. Anyway, even if you write a set of all apps that take more storage space, this set is actually English term. Technically, it is not a set. So here, these are things making the problem. Yeah. Now we shall use some notations. I think we have took so much time for this. Few more things also I'll write down in terms of mathematics. Collection of rectangles on a plane. Rectangle is actually always on a plane. So simply let me say collection of rectangles. And maybe we'll use these letters. Collection of straight lines. Or collection of circles centered at 0, 0. Can somebody say some mathematical example? Collection of try that. Collection of
Vectors. Collection of vectors starting from origin.
collection of vectors starting from origin. Yes, something more. What course you studied in the previous semester? Based on that, you may think. You have to collect some objects with some definiteness. Try something. Collection of some girl students also can try. Vectors starting from origin. What course you studied last semester?
Higher differential equations.
Differential equations.
Solving
Oh,
differential equations.
very good. Collection of solutions. Collection of solutions of a particular ODE you can write y dash equal to y. Any other say give me collection of first order ODEs. Collection of third degree polynomials. You see this first order, this third degree, this particular ODE, and vectors starting from origin, they are having some kind of reference. For example, if I'm giving on ODE, y double dash plus 2y equal to 3x. Is it belonging to this B5? That's my question. What's the result? What's the answer?
No, sir.
Why?
It is second order ODE, sir.
In other words, what will you say? It is not first order ODE. You are right. So it is not in B5. Okay. So your conclusion is that does not belong to this B5. These are the things you can, all these are having some property. Okay. Now we shall use the notation also. So capital letters denote set. We decide like this. Small letters denote elements of set. Let us take one thing earlier. Can you give an element from B3? Can you give an element from B3? For that, we need a vector starting from origin, one particular vector. Can somebody tell me one particular vector starting from origin?
I cap plus j cap.
So geometrically, what is that point? That point
1,
is 1, 1. Yeah. So now you have given one element. Okay, very good. So capital letters and small letters we are defining. And if I say something like A, B, C, or X, example these are, okay. Need not be only these 4 letters. It can be any letter. And for elements, we shall be using small a, small b, and small c, small x. So if I say x belongs to a, this means element x belongs to set capital A. If I say x does not belong to a, you know the meaning. These things you have seen already. Few operations on set theory we need. What are the operations on set you have studied already? Can someone say the operations? Things are okay. One special set also I'll mention, whether we need to use or not, we don't know. Let me say some A is set of collection of boys in our class, and another element collection of girls in our class. Look at 2 elements are there in the set capital A. Observe here, let me write down. Observe this notation is 2. What is this modulus notation? Order of the set capital A. That means how many number of elements there in our set? 5 minutes. How many elements are there in the set? This is our first element. This is our second element. Are you following this? This is actually set of sets, or let me say family of sets. Another set. Another example I am giving. Collection of students who uses mobile phone for attending class. This is one set. Another collection of students who use laptop for attending class. A person cannot be in both. With that understanding, I write this. Okay. Can somebody tell me how many elements are there in the set B?
2, sir.
Only 2 elements. Okay. Maybe within this, there may be many elements. Within the mobile phone category, there may be how many majority say roughly I say 40 students are using mobile phone. Remaining 25 students are using laptop. That's okay. But I'm collecting the collections. Set of sets. Okay. Or simply we say family of sets. Oh, sorry, it is disconnected, I think. Wait a second.
Thank you, sir. ఇప్పుడు చెప్పు చేయనా మా మామయ్య గారికి నాకు
Sai Dattu, you have to mute yourself. Hi, it has been not saved and it is disappeared. Some of you are typing the message too. Maybe earlier you have typed. Are you able to hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So I shall send the PDF after this class. I can share, but what we had written already was disappeared. So we were discussing about family of sets. I shall fill up this. Okay. 2 different families, the number of elements. Maybe meaning is that first we are collecting objects, we shall be getting sets. Then we can collect sets. Set of marks secured by student. Set of grades obtained by student. So your performance can be measured together having this at a same sheet. Such things are family of sets. And what are the operations before that? As introductory thing, let me use one more idea. We say quantifiers. Two symbols to quantify something. The two symbols you knew already. This and this. This symbol I read as for all. What do you mean by this symbol, second symbol? Can somebody know already?
Such that.
That such that we will be using like this. This is there exists. The for all symbol sometimes I read like that, given any. So two symbols we shall realize. First, let us understand why we need these two symbols. Let me give you one sentence. That sentence is that we have our class every day. This is one sentence I give you. We have math class in all the days. Is it correct? Sunday to Saturday, 7 days are there. We have math class in all the days. Is it correct or not? Someone speak. Are you able to hear properly?
Yes.
Okay. Whether it is a correct statement, we have math class in all the days.
No, sir.
Okay. Why you are saying no?
There are no classes in Sunday, sir. Sunday and few other days.
Okay. There is no class on Sunday. And a few other days you are adding. Okay. Do you need only one such day is enough, or you need all the days should not have our class? That's the question. So let me write down that. We have math class in all days. You said already this is not correct, false. The reason is that there is no class, no math class, of course, on Sunday. Or let me write down, there is no math class on all days. Can I say this is true? This is false, so I am writing this. Can I say this is fine for making this to be false? You said already this is false. I asked you a reason. Can you say there is no math class on all the days?
No, sir.
Then it changes the meaning. So what you said was there is no math class on Sunday. Great. So if you want to make sure that the first statement is false, first statement is happened on all the days. Mathematically, let me write it down. Discuss about this. Mathematically, I am going to write this. Given any day, we have math class. Roughly, I am writing. Okay. This is actually a day I am taking from weekdays. Given any day from Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. From that set, I can take any day. For all days in that 7 days, we have math class. That's what I said already. You were telling that it is not correct. The reason is that you are giving me the reason. There is a day, of course, from the same thing. You don't even need to mention what day it is. But what you know already is there is one particular day. In the day, we don't have mathematics class. This is true. One simple example I'll give you instead of this and that. I say all the students are punctual in our class. I'm saying it is incorrect.
Sir, sorry to interrupt, sir. We have next class at 11:05, sir.
Oh, right. Hereafter, you please remind that, okay? Maybe I also will be take care.
Sure, sir.
At what time we should stop usually? 11 or 10:50?
10:50, sir. 10:50.
Okay, we shall stick to it. Okay, thank you. Bye.
Thank
If you have any questions, you contact me directly. Bye.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you all.
Thank you, sir.